I mean, you can see the trade machine, but there's nowhere to go.
Like, this trade don't make sense for either team. Like, what team?
There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere for them to go.
No, this is a team that they're gonna have this year, and it's fine. Again, they're gonna probably struggle throughout this season. Again, I think they have a lot of guys again for like 9 times who have different agendas. Hayward just trying to get healthy. Also, I never thought Hayward was that good in the first place.
Yeah, you did. You used to always say
I never thought Hayward. Now, granted, look. I'm gonna keep it all the way G real with you. It may be because he was white. No, seriously, it may be the thing like when Isaiah Thomas and Dennis Rodman said Larry Bird, if he was black, he'd be just another player. I don't think that's true for Larry Bird.
They do good though.
Now look, for Larry Bird, I don't think
that man was out there giving you 25, 10, and like 6.
For Larry Bird,
fuck out of here.
For Larry Bird, I don't think that's true. For Gordon Hayward, I do think that's true. I think a lot of it was we're gonna bring you to Boston. You're gonna be the new great white hope. Boston, the town and what Boston is.
Kyrie threw that bullshit ass
pass and he died. But I never thought Hayward was that good. I thought Hayward was cool. Again, I thought Donovan Mitchell last year was better than any year Hayward ever had. I never once thought Gordon Hayward.
You see what Donovan Mitchell is this year.
No, he's still good. He's still good.
He's
still giving you 20-something a night. He's still giving you a better season than what Gordon Hayward had.
Once you can game plan for him.
Huh? Donovan Mitchell right now is still giving you 20 points a night. 20.6 points a night.
Okay.
He's still giving you pretty much a better season than any season Gordon Hayward had.
Nah.
He just didn't really improve.
I can't agree on that.
He just didn't really improve upon himself from last year so far.
Nah, Gordon Hayward's last year in Utah, I think was better. He was also, how many shots a game is Donovan Mitchell taking?
Donovan is taking 18.
Gordon Hayward's taking 15.8, giving you 21 points per
But he
game,
also had
5.4 rebounds and 3.5 assists.
But hold on, wait. He had more scores with him. George Hill was also giving you 16 tonight. Stop that. I don't care what you say about George Hill. George Hill is...
You disrespect Klay Thompson, but you bring up George Hill and the argument.
Listen. George Hill is more a scoring point guard than he is a point guard.
So
he's more of a scoring guard. Even like with the Pacers back in the day, people said the issue with the Pacers was the fact that George Hill was a scoring guard.
Trash and would choke in the big moments.
No, scoring
at the
guard.
end of the games.
They had more scorers.
When LeBron gave that man the ball and he missed the free throw, and then this man JR decided to forget the goddamn score.
Listen. They had more scores. I just thought that Gordon Hayward was a product of being in the right place, in the right system at the right time. I never thought Hayward was that good. So the fact that he broke his ankle, really broke his ankle, and seems, again, it's only been 18 games. But I don't know if he'll ever be able to return. I never thought he was that fast. I never thought he was that quick. So when you lose a couple of those steps, which I think that he possibly has lost because of the injury, then you come back to the pack and I never thought you were that crazy in the first place. Personally, I never thought that. So again, they just got a lot of guys. Like even Tatum. Like Tatum is a guy you trained with Kobe all off season. You went up toe to toe with LeBron. I think Tatum coming to the year and want to prove like, yeah, I'm hard. I'm cold.
He did for the first week and then he...
yeah, but how? Like, again, everybody got to get shots. Tatum only getting 13 shots. Tatum should be getting 17, 20 a night. But he can't do that on this team. You got too many people who do the same thing.
And they got more picks coming.
And they got, which is the issue. Like, dude, like, really, only thing is the Kings pick isn't going to be that high this year.
Maybe.
It won't.
Maybe. If they start to slide in the second half of the season, you know they're going to tank.
But the Kings not going to tank because they don't get their pick.
Yeah, they don't get their pick. Yeah.
So it's not going to be that high.
Yeah.
Even if lottery be like the 10th or something like that. I think Memphis is like top 5 protected. The Memphis thing is like...
That would be crazy if Zion wild up in Memphis.
No, but they're not gonna lose enough to get that pick. Yeah. Like if top 5 protected, like I think if like so that pick is probably gonna end up being like a late lottery pick. The Clippers pick I think is lottery protected. So if they make the playoffs, then it goes to Boston. Like those picks might be a little bit later. But again, they got a lot of influx of talent upon what they already got. I think that what they do need to go and draft is some guys that just do everything else. Go get a shooter. Go get a couple shooters. Go get somebody who just want to play defense. Go get somebody who just want to block shots. Go get somebody who just want to pass the ball. Because again, they got too many guys who do the same things on this roster. Too many guys. And I think they got a lot of guys who want to prove it. Like, look at the ages on this roster, bro. The most veteran player on this roster is Al Horford and Aaron Baines. 32 years old. They probably the only people when you look at this roster like, yo, I just want to win.
We gon' slide, we gon' chill. She said she loves me, I'm her threat. She riding with me, she said